The Alhambra, located in Granada, Spain, is a majestic palace and fortress complex that represents one of the most significant and enduring symbols of Islamic architecture and culture. Its origins trace back to the early 13th century, during the reign of the Nasrid dynasty. The Alhambra's construction began in 1238 under the order of Muhammad I, the first ruler of the Nasrid Kingdom of Granada. Over the next few centuries, it underwent numerous expansions and modifications, blending various architectural styles, including Islamic, Moorish, and later Renaissance elements. It was not just a royal residence, but also a military stronghold, strategically positioned atop a hill overlooking the city of Granada. The complex consists of a series of interconnected structures, including royal palaces, courtyards, gardens, and defensive walls. Its most iconic sections are the Nasrid palaces, such as the Mekshar Hall, the Kamaris Palace, and the famous Hall of the Ambassadors, where the Sultan would hold court. These palaces are known for their intricate stucco decorations, arabesque motifs, and delicate woodwork. The Hall of the Abencerrages, named after a local noble family, is another notable room, its ceiling showcasing remarkable craftsmanship. The Alhambra's design is an embodiment of Islamic ideals, emphasizing symmetry, light, and water, with the inclusion of several fountains and reflecting pools, such as those found in the patio of the Lions. In addition to its architectural beauty, the Alhambra's gardens are renowned for their tranquil atmosphere and aesthetic appeal. The Generalife, a summer palace and garden complex, is situated to the east of the Alhambra and offers stunning views of the city and the Sierra Nevada mountains. Its design features lush greenery, geometric layouts, and water features that promote a sense of harmony between nature and architecture. The Alhambra's gardens were designed to be a paradise on earth, a place of refuge and contemplation. The Alhambra also bears witness to the complex history of the Iberian Peninsula. After the Christian Reconquista, which culminated in 1492 with the capture of Granada by the Catholic monarchs Ferdinand and Isabella, the Alhambra underwent significant changes. Some Islamic elements were replaced with Christian symbols, and new structures were added, including the Renaissance-style Charles V Palace, commissioned by Holy Roman Emperor Charles V. Despite these changes, much of the Alhambra's Islamic heritage remains intact, making it one of the most complete and influential examples of Islamic architecture in Europe. The Alhambra's influence on art, literature, and culture has been profound. It has inspired countless poets, writers, and artists over the centuries, including the renowned writer Washington Irving, whose 1832 book Tales of the Alhambra helped to popularize the palace among the Western world. Its aesthetic beauty and historical significance have also made it a subject of fascination for travelers, scholars, and architects alike. Declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1984, the Alhambra stands as a testament to the cultural and artistic achievements of Islamic Spain. Its enduring beauty, rich history, and architectural splendor continue to attract millions of visitors from around the world each year. The Alhambra remains not only a symbol of Islamic heritage, but also a reflection of the complex history of Spain, where different cultures, religions, and civilizations have come together and left their mark on the land. The Alhambra's significance extends beyond its architectural and historical value. It has also become a symbol of cultural dialogue and coexistence between different civilizations. During the period of Muslim rule in Spain, the Alhambra represented the zenith of the Islamic Golden Age in the Iberian Peninsula. The complex's design and decoration are a fusion of cultural influences, incorporating elements from Persian, Roman, and Visigothic traditions, as well as from the Arab world. This multicultural blend is reflected in the Alhambra's ornamental designs, its gardens, and its overall layout, which combine Islamic principles with local Andalusian aesthetics. The palace complex is renowned for its use of light and space, creating an ethereal atmosphere. The intricate carvings that adorn the walls, ceilings, and arches are not merely decorative, but are often imbued with deeper meanings, including spiritual and philosophical concepts. Calligraphy plays an important role in the Alhambra's design, with verses from the Quran and poetic expressions inscribed on the walls, emphasizing the importance of knowledge, wisdom, and the divine. The use of geometric patterns, which is a hallmark of Islamic art, not only adds to the visual appeal but also serves as a reminder of the infinite nature of God. Another notable aspect of the Alhambra is its connection to the water, which is carefully integrated into the design of the complex. Fountains, pools, and flowing water are central to the layout of the gardens and courtyards. Water was not only a functional element for irrigation and cooling, but also a symbolic representation of paradise in Islamic tradition. The flowing water in the Alhambra evokes a sense of serenity and timelessness, enhancing the spiritual experience of visitors. The Alhambra's role in history continued to evolve after the fall of Granada in 1492. Following the Christian conquest, many of the Islamic elements of the Alhambra were altered or destroyed, but a remarkable amount of its original beauty and design was preserved. The Renaissance interventions under Charles V were significant, as they introduced a new architectural style to the complex. The Charles V Palace, with its circular courtyard, starkly contrasts with the Islamic structure surrounding it, yet it does not overshadow the historical and cultural essence of the Alhambra. This blending of styles highlights the transition from Muslim rule to Christian rule and the cultural transformations that occurred during this period. Despite the challenges of its preservation over the centuries, the Alhambra has remained remarkably intact. Restoration efforts have been made to protect its delicate features, and in recent years, conservation work has focused on preserving the intricate stucco work, frescoes, and mosaics that adorn the walls. The use of modern technology, such as 3D scanning and laser mapping, has enabled historians and conservators to better understand the complexities of the Alhambra's design and ensure its continued preservation for future generations. As one of Spain's most visited monuments, the Alhambra has become a symbol of the country's rich cultural heritage and diversity. Its influence extends beyond architecture and art, impacting literature, music, and even film. Its image continues to be used as a representation of Spain's Islamic past, as well as a symbol of unity among different cultures and peoples. The Alhambra, with its stunning beauty and deep historical resonance, remains an enduring testament to the legacy of the Nasrid dynasty and the cultural richness of Al-Andalus. Today, the Alhambra serves as a powerful reminder of the shared history between the Muslim, Christian, and Jewish communities of Spain, as well as the importance of cultural exchange and dialogue in shaping the country's identity. The site continues to inspire awe and wonder among visitors, whether they are coming to admire its architectural splendor, reflect on its historical significance, or simply experience the timeless beauty of the gardens and courtyards. As a living monument, the Alhambra also contributes significantly to the ongoing study and understanding of medieval Islamic architecture and art. Researchers, architects, and scholars from around the world regularly visit the site to study its engineering, design, and artistry, gaining insight into the advanced knowledge possessed by the Nasrid architects and craftsmen. Its unique combination of architectural styles, particularly the fusion of Islamic, Gothic, and Renaissance elements, offers a rich field for comparative studies. The detailed ornamentation and construction techniques provide valuable information about medieval methods of construction, as well as the advanced scientific and mathematical principles used in the design. The Alhambra's legacy in modern times is not only a historical or architectural one, but also a cultural and intellectual one. The study of its symbolism, its poetic inscriptions, and its representation of the Islamic worldview continues to inspire a wide array of academic disciplines, including philosophy, theology, literature, and art history. This influence is reflected in the continuing fascination with the Alhambra in contemporary art and literature, where it is often used as a metaphor for paradise, the intersection of different cultures, or the loss and preservation of cultural heritage. In addition to its academic and artistic significance, the Alhambra has also become a focal point for political and social discussions related to heritage preservation and the role of monuments in modern society. As one of the most iconic monuments in Spain and a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Alhambra draws attention to the challenges of balancing tourism, conservation, and local heritage. The influx of millions of tourists annually necessitates careful management and sustainable practices to ensure that the delicate structure remains intact while providing access to future generations. Efforts to maintain the Alhambra's beauty and integrity have led to the development of comprehensive conservation strategies. These include monitoring environmental conditions, restoring damaged features, and promoting public education about the site's cultural and historical value. The Alhambra is also involved in outreach programs, collaborating with various organizations to promote the importance of preserving global cultural heritage, particularly in regions that have experienced similar historical transformations. The Alhambra's enduring appeal is also reflected in the numerous exhibitions, festivals, and events dedicated to showcasing its artistic legacy. Cultural programs, including concerts, dance performances, and exhibitions of Islamic and Andalusian art, are frequently held at the Alhambra, allowing visitors to experience the site in new and dynamic ways. These events not only celebrate the rich artistic traditions of the Iberian Peninsula, but also foster a deeper understanding of the complex cultural interactions that shape the region's history. Today, the Alhambra remains a place of inspiration, reflection, and connection to the past. It stands as a living testament to the diverse cultural heritage of Spain, where the legacies of various civilizations continue to resonate and shape the present. As visitors walk through the Alhambra's chambers and gardens, they are reminded of the complex history that made the site possible, a history marked by cultural exchange, intellectual achievement, and a lasting legacy of artistic and architectural excellence. The Alhambra's future seems secure as long as efforts to preserve and protect it continue, ensuring that its story will be told for generations to come. The enduring legacy of the Alhambra is not only in its stunning beauty, but in its ability to bridge past and present, uniting different peoples, cultures, and ideas through the power of art, architecture, and shared history.